What's up everybody, this is Teacher Ivan from NextGen Academy. Our goal in this channel is to help you achieve your highest potential and to help you understand subjects in the easiest and the most efficient way. If you'd like to get more tips and tricks on how to achieve A star in your IGCSE, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. Lastly, if you need any help in your studies, you can always head on to our website, link in the below, or our Instagram, drop us a DM and we'll be able to help you. Enjoy this video and I wish you all the best.
Hello, my fellow NextGen family. Okay, we are going to go through May-June 2023 paper 1-2. Okay, as just now before we started this paper, I mentioned that this paper I think is a bit hard. So I want you all to pay attention to it. Even some of the questions that has very little marks on came out to be a bit hard also. Okay, so I want you all to ask me any questions, slow me down if I'm going too fast. Make sure you all ask all the questions that you all need to ask. Okay, let's go straight into it. Okay, first one, easy. The diagram shows the graph of y equals to a cos bx plus c. Find the values of the constant a, b, and c. Okay, how do I find a, b, and c? Okay, we need to know a, effect amplitude, b, period, c, vertical translation. Okay, what I will do first, I will find where is the middle point first. Okay, I draw a line in the middle so I can see. Can easily find my a, b, and c. Okay, so where's the middle? In between 2 and -6. Okay, I draw a line in the middle. Okay, it's at -2 here. Okay, so here x equals to -2. This is the middle. Okay, why I do this? Because from here I can see what is my amplitude. Definition of amplitude from middle to the highest point, right? Okay, so over here my amplitude is equals to here. 4. Okay, so A is equals to 4. Okay, next one. B. How do I find my period? Okay, what's the formula of period? Okay, so formula of period is equals to 360 degrees over period. Okay, how do I see where is period? Period, you see here, this is an inverted cos graph, right? This is one cycle, right? So you need to find period based from here to here. Okay, so one period is how much? -480 minus 480. Basically 480 plus 480 which is equals to 960 degrees. Okay, so we put into this formula here. 960 equals to 360 over b. B equals to 360 over 960. Okay, you'll get b equals to 3 over 8. A equals to 4. B equals to 3 over 8. Okay, next one. Question C. What question C? Value of C. What is C? C is your vertical translation, right? Okay. How do I know what's my vertical translation? Okay, how did the graph move? Okay, how did the graph shift? Yes, you compare the original graph, correct? Okay, so original one, you see why I draw the middle point? Okay, why I draw the middle point? 1 to -1. Where got 1? Where got -1? You take the middle point, will be easier. Take the middle point. So you see from 0, it became -2, right? Can see it not? Okay, so means what? The whole graph is shifted down by -2. Okay, so this one is C equals to -2. That's all. Okay, so A equals to 4, B equals to 3 over 8, C equals to -2. Question 1 also throw you all some curveball already, not so straightforward. Okay, let's go. Next question. So use the calculator, solve the equation 2 plus sub 5x squared equals to 4x plus 3, bracket 2 minus sub 5, giving your answer in the form A plus B sub 5. Okay, whenever they say this, right, most likely you need to do rationalize, right? Okay, you just keep this in mind. Whenever they ask you to put it in this form, because got a cert over here, you need to rationalize it. Okay, so how to do this? Solve. Solve means you got some cert, right? Then ask you to put in the form. This form is called exact value form, exact form. So You rearrange it first to ax squared plus bx plus c, 2 plus sub 5x squared minus 4x minus 3 times 2 minus sub 5 equals to 0. Okay, so my a is 2 plus sub 5. I need to use quadratic formula to get to that form. b equals to -4, c equals to -3, 2 minus sub 5. Okay, we sub inside. X is equals to -b plus minus b squared minus 4ac. Okay, pretty long equation. So let's just simplify it over 2a. Okay, next one. Okay, slowly simplify. So here will become 4 plus minus 16 plus 12, 2 plus sub 5, 2 minus sub 5 over 2 plus sub 5. Okay, inside the square root, you simplify it, you'll get 4 and over 2, then here will be 2 plus sub 5. Okay, so here 4 plus minus 2 over 2 plus sub 5. We divide all the value by 2. This will become 2 plus minus 1 over 2 plus sub 5. Okay, then we separate into positive and negative. So x here will become 2 plus 1. Okay, don't need to keep writing it over and over again. Let's just calculate it. 3 over 2 plus sub 5. This one will become 1 over 2 plus sub 5. Okay, as mentioned at the start just now, when you see the form that they want, we will most likely need to rationalize it. So this one times 2 minus sub 5 times 2 minus sub 5. Okay, here also times 2 minus sub 5 times 2 minus sub 5. Okay, rationalize it. You will get here 6 minus 3 sub 5 over -1. Okay, then here, okay, don't keep the balik. Okay, we will write the value first, the constant by itself first. So -6 plus 3 sub 5, because they want it in this form. Here, you will get 2 minus sub 5 at the bottom, a squared minus b squared, you'll get -1. So here you'll get -2 plus sub 5. Okay? Okay. I will send this to you all. So if you're going too fast, later you'll just copy down and watch back the video. Okay, question 3. The diagram shows the graph of y equals to modulus fx, where fx is a cubic polynomial. Find in factorized form the possible expression of fx. Okay, this question has come up before. Okay, how do you do this? So we need to know what is the general equation for a cubic graph first. Okay, cubic or what? If I want to put it in a cubic polynomial, okay, we will normally put it like that. Y equals to x minus a, k. Okay, we need to put a k here. X minus a, x minus b, x minus c. This one came out in MS today. Huh, okay, so maybe our teacher took from some of this paper. Okay, so what's a, b, and c? A, this one, and this one. Okay, and you need to know that you have to terbalik, inverse the sign. Okay, so you need to minus it. Right, so the first thing that we want to write is like this first. Y equals to x plus 2, x minus 1, and then x minus 4. Okay? Need to remember, next thing, you want to find what is the k value. Okay, you look at the language over here. They say the possible expression for fx. Okay, why is it possible expression? Because of this modulus. The modulus, the thing is we don't know which one is the original graph. If it's a cubic graph, right, it can be like that. Okay, the sad then happy face, or happy face then sad face, right? Okay, but when I do a modulus to it, both also will come out to be the same like that. Okay, it'll be like this. Do I know whether it's positive or negative? I don't know. So both also will be possible. Okay, but anyway, we find the k value first. Use the y-intercept value that they gave you. So you're going to use 0, 24. You sub into here, the y. So here you get 24 equals to k. Okay, the x we just all put into 0, so I don't need to write it down. 2 minus 1 minus 4. Okay, so here you get 24 equals to 8k. K will be 24 divided by 8, which is equals to 3. Okay, so your final answer will be y equals to plus minus 3, x plus 2, x minus 1, x minus 4. Okay, this question has actually came out a few times already. Okay, in the past paper also. Very similar structure, just the number different already. Okay, question B, solve the inequality. Modulus 5x minus 2 less than equals modulus 4x plus 1. We got modulus at both sides. What do? We will square both sides. Yeah, square both sides. So 5x minus 2 square less than equals 4x plus 1 square. Okay, there are actually different ways to do it, but square one would be the easiest, most straightforward. So 25x squared minus 20x plus 4 less than equals 16x squared plus 8x plus 1. Okay, bring it all to one side. 9x squared minus 28x plus 3 less than or equals to 0. Factorize it. 9x minus 1, x minus 3 less than equals to 0. Okay, find the x value. X equals to 1 over 9. X equals to 3. This is called a quadratic inequality. So we need to put it in like that. We draw it out. Okay, then we will put here 1 over 9, here 3. The answer will be in between here because less than. I need to write down my final answer. 1 over 9 to 3. Okay, next one. Question 4. In this question, all lengths are in cm and all angles are in radians. The diagram shows a circle with center O and radius R. The points A and B lies on the circumference. Okay, blah, 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 until here. And the length of the minor arc is 12. Okay, so this is important one. Length of minor arc means here is equal to 12. The area of the minor sector AOB is 57.6. Okay, so this entire thing here is 57.6. Okay, the point C lies on the tangent to the circle at A such that OBC is a straight line. Okay, so if it's a tangent, that means here is 90 degrees. Okay, so now find the values of R and theta. What do we have? Okay, they gave us here. This one is 12 cm. Okay, area of sector is equals to 57.6. Okay, let's construct two equations out. So for arc, okay, S equals to R theta, right? So I can say R theta is equals to 12. Sector, the formula is half R square theta, which is equals to 57.6. Okay, I got two equations here. We can do a simultaneous equation. Okay, but what would be the easiest way for you to do? So you can do a substitution, you can do elimination. Okay, but what I will do, right? I will just take 2 divide by 1. Okay, why? This is actually a similar way on how to do simultaneous equation like your geometric progression like that. Okay, because I want to take away the R. You want to do substitution also can, but slightly longer. So I prefer doing it like this. So I take half R square theta over R theta equals to 57.6 divided by 12. Okay, then what can I simplify? Theta cut, I eliminate the R here. Okay, so I will be left with 1 over 2R equals to 24 over 5. Okay, then here, R will be equals to 9.6. 24 over 5 times 2. Sub it into 1. Okay, sub your R into 1. You get 9.6 theta equals to 12. Theta here will be equals to 1.25. Okay, 4 marks. Next one. Find the area of the shaded region. Give your answer in decimal place. Okay, so you got to look at the diagram. Okay, we plot out what we have here first. Theta is 1.25. Okay, so here 1.25. Then the R is equals to 9.6. Okay, here also 9.6. Okay, We want to find area of the shaded region. So what can we do? This is a right angle triangle, right? So I can do half times base times height. Okay, but I need to find this part here. Then minus here, which is the area of the sector which they gave us already, 57.6. So all I need to do is find the area of the triangle. So how to find the area of the triangle? We are going to use SOHCAHTOA to find the long length first. Okay, so here is 1.25. Here was the radius, 9.6. Okay, then this is A and C. Okay, we want to find what is A and C. AC. We will use tangent 1.25 equals to AC over 9.6. Okay, AC is equals to 9.6 tangent 1.25. Okay, which is equals to 28.89. Okay, one thing here, radian mode, right? So make sure you convert it to radian first. Always be aware when you are doing NMath that time. Tangent, so sine, cos, and tangent, when you do your trigo that time, make sure it's in the correct mode. Do wrong mode, you confirm can change your grade, okay? Change your grade. You don't want to let it affect, because later if it continues on and on and on, your answer all will be wrong already. Okay, so the area of the triangle, this triangle will be 1 over 2 base. Okay, this one we found was 28.89 base times height, which is equals to 138.68. Okay, we just now already got the area of the sector that is given to us, which is 57.6. So the area of the shaded region, we'll take the triangle 138.68 minus 57.6, which is equals to 81.1. Okay, lovely. Okay, so far? Okay, starting here, all still easy. Okay, next one. 5a. Find the exact solutions of the equation 6p power 1 over 3 minus 5p negative 1 over 3 minus 13 equals to 0. Okay, to do this easily, what I will do, if you all cannot see it, you need to recognize the form. p1 over 3, p negative 1 over 3. Okay, any kind sort of power, one is positive, one is negative, then one don't have. This, you can convert it to a quadratic. Okay, I will go here. We have to recognize the form. We have to convert it to a quadratic equation. Okay, to make it easy to see, even if you see the mark scheme, they don't teach you this way. To make it easy to see, you all saw me do in the previous papers, right? You simplify the equation by using the let method first. Okay, we let u equals to p1 over 3 first. Okay, so it's easier for you to see as well. So it becomes 6u minus 5u power negative 1 minus 13 equals to 0. Power negative 1 is what? 6u minus 5 over u minus 13 equals to 0. Okay, you need to recognize this form. It's a very common form that they ask you for quadratic. This is under the complex quadratic equation part in chapter 5. Okay, then what you want to do? Multiply it by u. So you can make it to one line. So here become 6u squared minus 5 minus 13u equals to 0. Okay, rearrange it. Factorize this, you get 2u minus 5, 3u plus 1 equals to 0. Okay, I personally prefer writing it like this first, because otherwise you have to keep writing p power 1 over 3, p power 1 over 3. Okay, in fact, it will be longer. Solve this, eu equals to 5 over 2, u equals to negative 1 over 3. Okay, now we change it back. P power 1 over 3 equals to 5 over 2, p 1 over 3 equals to negative 1 over 3. 1 over 3. Okay, I want to bring to the other side, become cube. Oops. Okay, just cube it. Both of it will be the answer. 125 over 8, negative 1 over 27. When they say, oh, here, okay, until the 10-mark question, right? Yeah. Yeah, the Trigo one also actually, it depends whether you all have done it before. Because not, it has came out before also. Okay, the Trigo one. Let me see which one is the hard one. Yeah, I think the 10-mark question one. Okay, so this is how you do this question. Okay, next question. Solve the equation 2 log 2x plus 5 minus log x plus 2 equals to 1. Giving your answer in exact form. Okay, this is a 6 marks question. I think this is quite lenient, right? Okay, this specific question here, I think quite lenient they give you. Okay, how to do this? You change it, your log to power first. Okay, minus log x plus 2 equals to 1. Okay, so here log, you get 2x plus 5 squared over x plus 2 equals to 1. So wait, we change it to log 10 first. Log 10. Okay, why we want to change it to log 10? Because I want a log and log here. Once I got log at both sides, I am gonna open it up. 2x plus 5 squared over x plus 2 equals to 10. Okay, cross multiply it. 2x plus 5 squared equals to, okay, this one I just straight away expand, 10x plus 20. Then I move everything to the left-hand side. Okay, wait, open up this one first. 4x squared plus 20x plus 25 equals to 10x plus 20. Then 4x squared plus 10x plus 5 equals to 0. Okay, you do until here already. Go use your calculator check lah. But then you all should see here got some clues. Okay, they say in exact form, okay, most likely it will be an irrational number. So just use your calculator, go and check it. But you still need to show the steps to get the full marks. Use quadratic formula for this. Negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, 2 times 4. Okay, minus 10 plus minus square root 20 over 8. Okay, go and simplify this. Minus 10 plus minus 2 sub 5 over 8. And your final one will be minus 5 plus minus sub 5 over 4. Okay? All right. Question 6a. This is on a trigo, but it's sort of like a proving type of question. In fact, I think one of the recent paper also got similar as this. Given that cot square theta equals to 1 over y plus 2 and sec theta equals to x minus 4, find y in terms of x. Okay, have you all done this question? 2 marks only. Okay, 2 marks only. Did you all manage to do? Don't know, right? Don't know how to do, right? Don't know what's going on. Okay, this one is a tricky one, but I don't know why honestly, I don't know why is it 2 marks. Okay, if you look into the official mark scheme, right, for this specific question, there's no steps at all. Okay, the mark scheme, no steps at all. Okay, they just say a correct equation in terms of x and y. Like, what is the correct equation? I also don't know, right? What's the correct equation? Okay, so this is the way that I do it. You have to know how to relate cot and sec together. Okay, now listen carefully. How to do this? Sec is 1 over cos. Okay, cot is 1 over 10. Asta say do 1 over 10. Okay, 1 over 10 also can. Or you can just straight away write cos over sine. Okay, because we want to try to connect both of it together. Okay, both the equation together. So this is what I'll do. My first equation here, okay, cot square theta, I will straight away write it as cos square theta over sine square theta. Okay, so this, I just rewrite here first. Okay, this will be cos square theta over sine square theta. Okay, you want to understand why? Okay, because cot is 1 over 10. 10 is sine over cos. So 1 over cos, 1 over tangent will be cos over sine. Okay, don't have to keep writing that over and over again, but if you want to write, also can. Okay, so here, cos square theta over sine square theta equals to 1 over y plus 2. Okay, now, you have to think, you look at this second equation. What do we want actually? Okay, this second equation, they give us secant theta. Okay, so actually this part here, right, there are actually multiple ways to do it. So you all just see which way that you all do. Okay, what I will do, you have to just keep in mind already. Secant theta, okay, secant theta is 1 over cos theta. Maybe I can sub into here, okay, but we see whether we can simplify this also. Sine square theta, I can change it to 1 minus cos square theta also. Okay, because I don't want the sign to appear. Okay, I just want everything in cos since I have some sort of cos given to me in the question already. Okay, so what I'll do first, first multiply this. So you'll get y plus 2 cos square theta equals to sine square theta. Okay, what is sine square theta? Sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Sine square theta equals to 1 minus cos square theta. Okay, so I'm going to change this into 1 minus cos square theta first. Okay, then this one I'm going to just open it up. Y cos square theta plus 2 cos square theta. Wait, maybe, sorry. My steps actually just leave it like that. Y plus 2 cos square theta. Okay, now I divide by cos square theta. So 1 minus cos square theta over cos square theta. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this divided by this. So 1 over cos square theta minus 1. What is 1 minus cos square theta? Hold on a minute. Did I write something wrong? 2 cos square theta. Okay. What is 1 over cos square theta? It's actually secant square theta, right? Minus 1. Okay. Then you see, secant theta is x equals to 4, right? Can I just sub inside here? Then my this plus 2, I bring it here. Okay, so here it will be y equals to x minus 4 square, then minus 1 minus 2, this will be minus 3. Okay, other method, which other method? Okay, maybe you can share. 1 over tangent, then yeah, all right, your method. You make tangent square the subject. And then, okay, let me just write down what you're saying here. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so you relate tangent square and secant square lah. You're using the identities, is it? Okay, which identity you use? You are using, okay, can also. I think Asta, that's what you did also, is it? Okay, you want to use this one. Secant, yeah, actually, I overthink already maybe. Secant square theta equals to 1 plus tangent square theta. Yeah, probably this one is much easier. Okay, use the same method as me. Okay, so the last method, this is another method. Okay, these are up to your preference because the mark scheme literally never say to use any method. Okay, secant square theta. So 1 plus tangent square theta. So what he did here is you change this. Yeah, actually this one I think much shorter. Cot square theta. You change this to tangent square theta. Okay, which is what? Okay, cot square theta equals to 1 over y plus 2. Wait, Sini, I'll answer yours in a bit. Okay, tangent square theta will be equals to y plus 2, is it? Oh, yeah, actually much shorter. Okay, sorry, teacher gave you all too long already. Okay, y plus 2. So secant theta will be x minus 4 square equals to 1 plus y plus 2. Okay, then you want to make here, this is 3 plus y. Therefore, y equals to x minus 4 square minus 3. Oh, you're genius, you'll be lah. Okay. Sini, how do I change the 1 minus cos square over cos square to cos square minus 1? Oh, like that. You take this, divide by this one. Both of these value will divide by this. Okay, so here will become 1 over cos square. Here will become cos square over cos square. Okay, any other suggestion for this one? Okay, any other methods that you all can get? Okay, now that I see, use this method lah. Okay, use this method. Okay, next one. Question B. Solve the equation sec3 cosec, okay, 2 alpha, 2 phi plus 3 pi over 4 equals to 2 for negative pi to pi. Okay, giving your answer in terms of pi. Okay, let's do this one. 100% will have this weird angle type of trigo question. Okay, move the sec3 to the right hand side first. So 2 over sec3. Okay, then here we inverse. Cosec is 1 over sine, so I just inverse the whole thing. So here will be 3 pi over 4 equals to sec3 over 2. Okay, first step, over here, you see the angle is very weird, that's right. So we will find our base angle first. Sine inverse sec3 over 2. Okay, they want it in radian, so you either calculate it in degree first, but you have to show your final answer in radian. Okay, so here your alpha will be pi over 3. Okay, but look at the range, the domain of angles that they give you. A bit funny here. So they want from negative pi to pi. Okay, so I want to solve for this angle. Okay, 2 phi plus 3 pi over 4. Multiply it by 2. Okay, then after that, you plus 3 pi over 4. So here will become negative 5 over 4 pi. This one, 3 pi over 4. Then 11 over 4 pi. Okay. I will normally think in terms of a degree, so it's easy for me to see. Okay, I will calculate. That means I want the angle from negative 225 to 495. Okay, Bila asks, will it be all 4 quadrants cause it's a cert? Cause it's a cert? No. It will only be all 4 quadrants if here is a square. Because when you square, break over will become plus minus square root. Okay, the square root, this one was originally here already. So you need to always recognize whether it's sine square, cos square, or tangent square, then it will be all 4 quadrants. Okay, I think Kuan Ling, you were asking me this question this week also, right? The past week. Okay, why all 4 quadrants? Square, when you bring over, plus minus square root. So we'll just consider all 4 quadrants. Okay, now, how do we determine the angle? You'll see here, minus 225 and 495 to 495. The angle that is given to, the base angle that's given to me is 60 degrees. Okay, so I am only going to take first 2 quadrants, right? A and S positive because my sign is positive. Okay, sign equals to positive. So quadrant 1 and 2. Okay, then my angle is here, right? 60 degrees. It is my alpha. Okay, but how do I find the values? Okay, so you have to think, you see, if I go until my negative region, right? Minus 225, will it actually reach until the negative? So minus 225, you take minus 225 plus 180, okay, it's actually until 45 degrees only, the negative part. So you see, haven't even reached this part here yet. You understand what I'm saying here? You all should know already, because you see this so much until you know already. Every single paper, 100% will have one question come on. Okay, so you see here, I cannot consider the negative part of it because minus 225 won't even touch the base angle. Okay, but then, right, my angle will be until 495 degrees. So what I need to consider, okay, 495 degrees, where is it? You can take 495 minus 360 degrees. So it will extend until 135 degrees. Okay, where's 135 degrees? You'll extend until here. So technically, right, it will go in the positive side 2 times. Okay, so you will get 4 answers. Okay, if you don't know whatever I'm saying, this is how you do it. Okay, that is the proper understanding because next time when you all go to college, you have to do this accurately so that you don't just simply show all the answer. But just for the sake of IGCSE, for you to get full marks for this one, if you don't know how to do, right, what you're going to do, you are just going to find the main angles first. Okay, so you write here your 2 phi plus 3 pi over 4. Okay, find the 2 main angles first. Okay, what are the 2 main angles? From the ASTC, the original ASTC. Okay, you get pi over 3 and 2 over 3 pi, right? Okay, understand this part here first? Okay, pi over 3 and 2 over 3 pi. Okay, let's say, right, you don't know whether you need to go to the positive or negative. What you're going to do, to both of these value, you are going to minus 2 pi and you're going to add 2 pi. Okay, just follow these steps. You're going to minus 2 pi, then you're going to add 2 pi. Okay, I'm going to do the add 2 pi one first. Yeah, so this one is plus 2 pi to the whole thing. Okay, why plus 2 pi? Because you go one round. You go one round, then you will go back to that same place again. Okay, so plus 2 pi, this will become 7 over 3 pi. This will become 8 over 3 pi. Okay, then you see you minus 2 pi right now to that pi over 3. So 1 over 3 minus 2. Okay, you get negative 5 over 3 pi. 2 over 3 minus 2. Negative 4 over 3 pi. Okay, so I got 6 possible answers right now. Okay, this is what you do. You all just follow. If you really don't understand how to do, but you still want to get full marks, because every single paper got come out. Okay, and I normally, this one in the last class only I teach my students, because actually I don't want you all to have a bad habit. It's just that because I still want you all to score full marks for your exam. So we just do the ways that you all can get full marks. Okay, now what you're going to do, for all the values, you are going to minus 3 pi over 4, then divided by 2. Okay, what's the easy way to type in? You're going to use a calculator. You're going to use the CALC method. Okay, as in you're going to use CALC like that. You're going to write on your calculator x minus 3 pi over 4, then divided by 2. Then you just keep on changing the value. Pi over 3, 1 over 3, 2 over 3, 7 over 3, 8 over 3, negative 5 over 3, negative 4 over 3. Okay, so that you don't have to keep writing out this value over and over again. Okay, you understand this method? This is leveraging on your calculator. Okay, everyone try first. Okay, what's the value that you'll get? Okay, what's the value you'll get? Okay, so you're here, you should get. Okay, the first one, you'll get negative 5 over 24 pi, negative pi over 24. Then 19 over 24 pi, then 23 over 24 pi. Okay, this one you'll get negative 5 over 3 minus 3 over 4 divided by 2 minus 29 over 24 pi. Then minus 25 over 24 pi. Okay? Understand what we're doing here? Okay, now from these 6 answers, you need to check whether it's within this range or not, from negative pi to pi. Okay, you see here? Is it within negative pi to pi? This one, yes, 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 yes. You see, how do I know? How can I see so easily? This one is all below the value of 1, in between negative 1 to 1. This one also, this one also, this one also. This one not already. This one 29 over 24 is more than 1. 25 over 24 is more than 1. So this one is not, this one is not. Okay, so your final answer, you only go and write the 4 answers. You write anything extra, they will minus your mark. Okay, so my students, normally I will teach you, if you really until now still don't know how to do like to select the region and all, right? You all just stick to this method. Then you all go and reject the values after that on your final answer. At least you can, strive to attempt to get full marks. Okay, because 100% will come out on this question. Yes. Yes, you use this method for the weird angle kind of question. So in a way, this one is like you try and error. By right, actually, the proper way is that you determine where is your starting point, where's your ending point, which is what you all learned at the start of the Trigo. Okay, but a lot of you don't know how to apply it. Okay, so you all just use this method. You plus 2 pi, minus 2 pi. If you see maybe got like your angle here got 3 theta or 3 phi like that, then you add another 2 pi. Because every cycle, every cycle you add 360 degrees or minus 360 degrees. Okay, everyone got it? This one? Okay, if you don't know how to do this, please go and do the hot topical past year question for trigonometry. practice this over and over again, 100% guarantee got marks you all will get from here on. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 6 marks. I think I saw 7 marks type of question before also. Okay, when they sometimes got like 5 or 6 answers. Okay, let's go to the question 7. Find the number of ways in which 14 people can be put into 4 groups containing 2, 3, 4, and 5 people. Okay, how to do this? Is this a permutation or combination type of question? Okay, this is a combination because doesn't matter, right? Don't need to arrange, correct? So we will just take 14 C2 times 12 C3 times 9 C4 times 5 C5. Okay, you want to do the other way around also can. 14 C5 times 9 C4, okay, so and so forth also can. Your answer will come out the same one. You'll get 2, 5, 2, 2, 5, 2, 0. Okay, next one. Question 6. Question B. 6-digit numbers are to be formed, okay, from 0 to 9. Each digit can be only used once. A 6-digit number must not start with 0. Find how many 6-digit number can be formed if there are no further restriction. Okay, so the only restriction is you cannot start with 0. Okay, so how to do this? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My first digit cannot be 0, so I got 9 digits to fill in. Okay, if you are going to use permutation, also can. So this is either the permutation method or I think they call it the arrangement method. It's the first part of your permutation and combination. So you have 9 options to put here. Then after that, you use one of the digit already. Your second number, you still got 9 options because now I'm going to consider with the 0 also. Then 8, 7, 6, 5. Then what you going to do? You just multiply all of it. Here you get 1, 3, 6, 0, 8, 0. Okay, second one. The 6-digit number is divisible by 10. Okay, if it's divisible by 10 means it needs to end with 1. Okay, it needs to end with 1. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, my last digit need to be 1, right? 0. So I only got 1 option at the end. Then here, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Multiply all of it. You will get 1, 5, 1, 2, 0. Okay, next question. The 6-digit number is greater than 500,000 and even. Okay, we have to think about all the scenarios. Okay, if it's greater and even than 500,000, that means my first digit can be 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, but we have to consider, if I use an even number in front already, I will have 1 less even number to put at the back, right? Okay, so we need to separate, start with even number and start with odd number. Okay, so it starts with even, so let's say starts with 6 or 8. Then after that, the criteria, we can end with 0, 2, 4, okay, or 8. Let's just say I choose 6 first, okay? So I will normally write it like that. So what we can do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, first one, I want to start with 6 or 8. Okay, so I got 2 options here. Let's say I use 6 already. Then I'll be left with 0, 2, 4, or 8 at the back. So I got 2 options. Okay, so I'll like that, 2, then 4 option. After I use 2 digits, I got another 8 more digits. Then I fill the in between. 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, some of you might use different method. It doesn't matter. Okay, the steps here doesn't matter as long as your answer is the same. Okay, some of you might use permutation, also can. You go and calculate for this, you will get 1, 3, 4, 4, 0. Okay, next one. Now I'm going to start with odd number. Okay, if I start with odd number, then I will have 1 extra even number at the back. In fact, all the even number. So if I'm going to start with 5, 7, or 9, so here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's say start with 5, 7, or 9. My behind right now, I can use 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. So here I got 3 options. Here I got 5 options. After I use 2 digits, I will have 8 options, 7 options, 6, and then 5. Multiply all of this together. okay, you will get 25200. Then your total, you get 13440 plus 25200. Okay, you'll get 38640. Okay, if any of you use permutation, also it's fine. Okay, totally fine. It's the same exact, you'll get the same exact answer also. All right, let's move on to question 8 right now. It is given fx is 2 ln 3x minus 4, x is more than a. Write down the least possible value of a. Okay, what's the least possible value? We first have to know that this is a ln graph. Okay, ln graph, like that. Okay, what we need to know, the asymptote is at 0. Okay, x equals to 0, asymptote, because math error. So you can't ln 0. So here equals to 0. That is the least possible value. Okay, so 3x minus 4 equals to 0. X will be equals to 4 over 3. Just always remember this. Okay, then write down the range of f. We first have to know the graph looks like this. Okay, this is the theory part of exponential and ln. They always like to ask this one. So what is range? Range means all your possible y values. Okay, what are all your possible y values for this? From negative infinity to positive infinity, right? So you can write down like that, negative infinity to positive infinity. Okay? Or you can say that it is all real numbers. Okay, just write one of this. Because my range is all the numbers, okay, all the possible values. Okay, next one. Okay, this one I think also they are quite lenient with the marks. Question C. Real numbers include negative also. Yes. Yes. All numbers. Basically, real numbers is all numbers that you all are learning right now. The opposite of real is imaginary numbers, which is now a math error. Okay, if you type in your calculator, it's like square root negative 5. Okay, that one is called imaginary numbers. Okay, so now we want to draw, they say, it is given that the equation fx equals to f inverse x has 2 solutions. Okay, so that means if I draw a ln graph and an exponential graph, both of them draw out, they will have 2 times the intersect. Okay, they say you do not need to solve this equation. Using your answer to part A, sketch the graph of y equals to fx and y equals to f inverse x on the axis below, stating the coordinates where the graph meets the axis. Okay, so now, right, what can we draw first? We can draw what is 2 ln bracket 3x minus 4 first. Okay, why they say use your answer to A? This is the asymptote. Okay, so we have to understand that the graph over here, okay, over here is the asymptote. X equals to 4 over 3. Okay, for this, specifically this graph. So we know actually it's actually about the same, okay, as your original ln graph, still in the positive side. Okay, they never asked us to write the asymptote also, so we don't need to go and draw the asymptote. Okay, what we need to find we need to find where is the x-intercept. Okay, so let's go and calculate what's the x-intercept. X-intercept, y equals to 0. So 2 ln bracket 3x minus 4 equals to 0. Let's solve for this side. 3x minus 4 equals to 0. 3x minus 4 equals to e to the power of 0. Okay, this is 1. So x will be equals to 5 over 3. Okay, so we need to know over here, okay, asymptote, you all don't go and pass by until here. Okay, because the asymptote is 4 over 3. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are just going to put the 5 over 3 here. Okay, then we draw like this. Okay, maybe I move here a little bit. 5 over 3. Okay, this is my fx graph. Okay, for me to draw the inverse, you draw this line. Okay, you draw this line. This is the y equals to x line. Okay, y equals to x. Then, here you have to plot your 5 over 3. Okay, so you have to look at the statement here. Just now they say it has 2 solutions. Okay, so how do I draw the 2 solutions? over here, draw like this. Okay, two solutions means it intersect 2 times like that. Okay, so here will be 5/3. Yeah, you have to cut for both of it. This one will be your f inverse x. Okay, the inverse of ln is an exponential graph. So this is actually an exponential graph. This green color one. Okay, let's move on. Next one. Question D. Okay, so sorry, just a little things to take note of. So if you draw, you pass, go here like that, minus mark. This one also, same thing. You pass, even though go 5/3, you go at the bottom, minus mark. You have to know where is the asymptote. However, if the asymptote is at the negative, then make sure you pass by it, and then you have to find where is your x-intercept and y-intercept also. Okay, so these are things that you all need to consider when you all do the exponential and ln graph. Okay, next one. Question D1. Find an expression of GGX. It is just composite function. Do you have to draw the negative asymptote? What do you mean? They now ask to draw the asymptote, don't need to draw. But you just need to know that it will intersect until the negative side. Okay, so like let's say if your asymptote is, okay, let's just say my asymptote is x equals to -3. That means my graph will confirm go until here already. Make sense? Okay, so I will have an x-intercept, I will have both x and y-intercept. You have to find a lot more things, x-intercept, y-intercept. Because your asymptote go until negative. So your graph will go until very close to that number, which will cause the graph to shift to the left also. Okay. Okay, question D1. Okay, this one I think pretty easy. So do the composite function, g2x minus 3. Okay, here you get 2x minus 3 minus 3. 4x minus 6 minus 3, which you get 4x minus 9. Okay, then hence solve the equation f ggx equals to 4. Okay, we already found what is ggx. This part here, which is 4x minus 1. So f 4x minus 9 equals to 4. Okay, we look at the previous one. What was fx just now? Fx is 2 ln 3x minus 4. Okay, so here will become 2 ln 3 bracket 4x minus 9 minus 4 equals to 4. Ln 12x minus 27 minus 4, okay, we divide, equals to 2. Ln, I bring it over, will become exponential. So 12x minus 31 equals to e to the power 2. Okay, we're going to leave it as e to the power 2 because of the word here, exact form. Okay, rearrange everything, make x the subject, so e to the power of 2 plus 31 over 12. Okay? Okay, we are going to the last 2 questions. Question 9 is the most fun one. Okay, did anyone manage to get this question? If yes, what's your answer? Okay, doing it right now. Okay, I think we take a short break first. You all go and try this. Okay, you all go and try this question first. We take a short 5 minutes break. I want all of you to try to see whether you all can get this 10-mark question. Okay, question 9. The diagram shows part of the curve y equals to 3 plus 4 over 2x plus 1. In straight line, 3y equals to 2x plus 6. Find the area of the shaded region. Give your answer in exact form. Okay, what do we want to find first? Okay, we have to understand what is overall, what do we want to find for this part here first? Okay, so the goal is that I want to integrate from here to here, okay, because this is the area under this curve, minus off this trapezium shape. Okay, that's all. Easy, right? Okay, so what do I need? I need this point. I need this point. Okay, can I find this point first? Let's find the point of intersection between both the curve and the straight line. So I'm just going to change the equation of the straight line. 3y equals to 2x plus 6. Y equals to 2x plus 6 over 3. Okay. Then the other equation, okay, this is my equation 1. Equation 2 is the curve. So y equals to 3 plus 4 over 2x plus 1. Okay, then we sub 1 into 2 or 2 into 1. And solve for this. So 2x plus 6 over 3 equals to 3 plus 4 over 2x plus 1. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply the whole thing by 3 and 2x plus 1, okay, because I want to make it to linear, okay, one line. So here become 2x plus 6 times 2x plus 1 equals to 3 times 3 times 2x plus 1. Okay, then this one will become 4 times 3. Okay, or any way that you simplify it. So open up the bracket, 4x squared plus 2x plus 12x plus 6 equals to 18x plus 9 plus 12. You get a quadratic equation, 4x squared minus 4x minus 15 equals to 0, which you will get 2x minus 5, 2x plus 3 equals to 0. X will be equals to 5 over 2, x equals to negative 3 over 2. Okay, we will reject the negative one because the point is at the positive there. Okay, so we'll use this, substitute to get the y. So you get 2 times 5 over 2 plus 6 over 3, which will get y equals to 11 over 3. Okay, so the point of intersection will be 5 over 2, 11 over 3. Okay, this I haven't even integrated yet. This is just doing simultaneous equation. So let's just write down the point here first. So 5 over 2 and 11 over 3. Okay, what's the next thing I want to find? Okay, let's draw this. This one is the area of the trapezium. Okay, do I have enough information already? Okay, can I find the area under the curve first? Okay, this part here. Okay, let's do this second part first. Area under the curve. Okay, so area under the curve. We will integrate from 0 to 5 over 2. Okay, 3 plus 4 over 2x plus 1 dx. Okay, you're going to integrate this first. This will become 3x. Okay, so here 2x plus 1 will become 1 over 2 ln 2x plus 1. Okay? 0 to 5 over 2. Okay, then we are going to substitute it in. 3, 5 over 2. Okay, this one 4 and 1 over 2 will become 2 lah. Okay, so 2 ln 2, 5 over 2 plus 1. Okay, how many brackets I need? This one. Okay, macam ni, right? Okay, then. Okay, so you don't have to keep substituting in. If it's all 0, then just put minus 0. Okay. Okay, because you see the here, is it equals to 0 also? 2 times 0 plus 1, right? So ln 1 also will become 0. So basically here will become 0. So here you get 15 over 2 plus 2 ln 6. Okay. Then we want to find the area of the trapezium. Okay, area of trapezium, I need to find what is my my y-intercept first. Okay, the y-intercept, it is when x equals to 0 for the straight line. So 3y equals to 0 plus 6, y equals to 2. Area of trapezium, 1 over 2 times 2 plus 11 over 3. Okay, we take the sum of the two parallel sides, then multiply by 5 over 2. You'll get 85 over 12. Okay, then the final part, find the shaded area. Okay, which will take the area under the curve minus 85 over 12, which is the area of the trapezium. Final answer will be 2 ln 6 plus 5 over 12. Okay, actually quite easy lah. I bluff your onion. Yeah, this paper not too hard. You calculate all correct except trapezium. That's the easiest part. Okay, that's the easiest part. Okay, just be careful lah when you're calculate it. Okay, any question here? It's quite easy, okay? So just be very, very careful and double, triple check it during exam, because I don't want you all to lose out the 10 marks, just because you're somewhere in the middle wrote some wrong value. You did 11 over 2. Just be careful, okay? Or just be careful. Okay, let's go to the last question. Okay, so we got time to do some revision today. Okay, the first three terms of an arithmetic progression are 2x plus 1, 4, 2x plus 1, and 7, 2x plus 1. Okay, show that the sum to the n terms can be written in the form of this, where a and b are integers to be found. Okay, how do we do this? We have to find what is a and d first. Okay, then after that we substitute into the sum of n terms. A is equals to 2x plus 1. D, okay, you take the second term minus the first term. 4 2x plus 1 minus 2x plus 1, which will get 3 2x plus 1. Okay, 4 minus 1. So I get my sum of n terms. You just put in the formula, n over 2. Okay, in exam, forget, just refer to the front. Okay, copy it down. N over 2, 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, you look, they want in that form, right? N over 2, 2x plus 1. So we are going to factorize out this, okay, this part here, and leave whatever that's remainder in the bracket. So n over 2, 2x plus 1, okay, this bracket still left with what? 2 plus 3n minus 3. Okay, so here will become 3n minus 1, where my a is 3, my b is negative 1. Okay, number 2. Given that the sum to n terms is 54n plus 37, 2x plus 1. Okay, then they say find the value of n. Okay, so we need to take the above. Okay, just take the above and then you equal it to each other. Okay, this one also I'm not so sure why is it only 2 marks for the working. Okay, so take the equation that we found just now, n over 2, 2x plus 1, 3n minus 1, and equals to 54n plus 37, 2x plus 1. Okay, what I'll do, I will multiply it by 2 first, because I want to bring this up. So I multiply it by 2. Okay, but at the same time also I bring this to the left hand side. Okay, so basically this 2 now go here. Okay, then I shift everything to the left hand side. So here we come n 2x plus 1, 3n minus 1 minus 2 54n plus 37, 2x plus 1 equals to 0. Okay, now what am I going to do? You want to find the value of n, right? Okay, don't go and open up the bracket. What we're going to do is you are going to factorize. Okay, you're going to factorize the common factor. So what can you factorize here? There are 2x plus 1 at both sides, right? So we're going to factorize 2x plus 1. Okay, so here you will get 2x plus 1. Then here, open up the bracket, 3n squared minus n minus 108n minus 74 equals to 0. Okay, then you get 2x plus 1, 3n squared, minus 10n, 9n, minus 74 equals to 0. Okay, we got this part here, right? We factorize the 3n squared minus 108 and minus 74. Okay, we go and solve this one. This one, no value, okay? We want to find for n, not x. So solve for this one, 3n squared minus 10n, 9n minus 74 equals to 0. You get 3n plus 2, n minus 37 equals to 0. N is negative 2 over 3, n equals to 37. Okay. Question 3. Given also that the sum to n terms in part 2 is equals to 1017.5, find the value of x. Okay, so the n we're going to use is 37. We just need to substitute it in. Then after that equals to 1017.5. Okay, Xin Okay, so n equals to 37. 54 times 37 plus 37, 2x plus 1 equals to 1017.5. Simplify this. Here is 2x plus 1 equals to 1017.5. 2x plus 1 equals to 1 over 2. Then x equals to negative 1 over 4. Okay. Last one. Last two. Okay, 4 marks and a 3 mark question. Okay, the first 3 terms of a geometric progression are these. Okay, given that the n term of the progression is equals to 4 times the n plus 2 term, find the possible values of y, giving your answers as fraction. Okay, I'm going to find what is my a and my r first. A is 2y plus 1. R, 3. Okay, you just take the second term divided by the first term. Okay, so here you'll get 3 bracket 2y plus 1. Okay, now we want to find the n term. N term formula is what? AR to the power of n minus 1. Now they are saying, right, according to this statement, n term is 4 times n plus 2 term. That means Tn is equals to 4 Tn plus 2. Okay, this is the meaning. So, okay, this one you have to be careful because of the power and all. So we put into AR to the power of n minus 1. So here become 2y plus 1 times 3, then 2y plus 1. Okay, you see here, you have to know where to put the bracket, the power n minus 1. This whole thing is r. Okay, if you want to do, if you feel that a bit dangerous, what you can do, you go and open up this bracket first. Okay, instead of writing it like that. So, because I give to some of my school students do, they all stick like that. So what I will do is I will do this like that first. 6y plus 3, okay, to be safer. So here, 6y plus 3 power n minus 1. Okay, otherwise you got so many brackets inside. So you see, I can straight away see AR to the power of n minus 1. Then equals to 4 A R. So 6y plus 3 n minus 1. Okay, your n now is n plus 2. Okay, so n plus 2 minus 1 will become n plus 1. Okay, I don't want to keep writing it over and over again, so I just straight away write the value here. Because now my n is equals to n plus 2. Okay, so we do until here. Okay, let's see how can we simplify it? Okay, both sides got 2y plus 1, so I'm going to cancel it. Okay, then here, this and this, we can divide with each other. Okay, so what I'm going to do, the 4, I'm going to bring to the left-hand side, so now become 1 over 4 equals to 6y plus 3 to the power of n plus 1 over 6y plus 3 to the power of n minus 1. Okay, both of these are the same terms. I can divide the power together by you minus it. Okay, this is basically an indices lah. Okay, so you will get like that. 1 over 4 equals to 6y plus 3 power n plus 1 minus n plus 1. Okay, or you, if you're not sure what am I doing here, minus bracket n minus 1. Okay, so my here will be 1 over 4 equals to 6y plus 3. Okay, n minus n will be 0. 1 plus 1 will be equals to 2. Okay, go and solve from here. So 6y plus 3 square equals to 1 over 4. Okay, I just balik it. So this one will become plus minus square root 1 over 4, which is plus minus 1 over 2. Okay, then we split into the both positive and negative. So y equals to 1 over 2 minus 3 over 6, and y equals to negative 1 over 2, negative 3 over 6. You get y equals to negative 5 over 12, y equals to negative 7 over 12. Okay, last one. The first three terms of a different geometric progression are this: sine theta, 2 sine cube theta, and 4 sine 5 theta for 0 to pi over 2. Find the values of theta for which the progression has sum to infinity. How to get 1 over 4? Here, 4, I bring over to the left-hand side, become 1 over 4. This is 4 times something. So I just make it to 1 over 4. Can see? Okay, question C. The first three terms of a different geometric progression, okay, is this. Okay, sum to infinity got two things. Number one, got the equation, which is what students always just take note of. What's the other thing that you need to look at? Okay, what's the other thing that you need to look at? Yes. Okay, the domain, which is this one. This one is important. So modulus R is less than 1. Okay, what does this mean? You can expand it to become like that. Negative 1 R to 1. Okay, what is R? Okay, we need to go find what's our R first. Okay, we see A is sine theta. In fact, we don't even need to find the sum to infinity. They're not asking us for that. We just need to find the R here. So R is 2 sine cube theta divided by sine theta, which will get 2 sine square theta. Okay, let's sub it in. So here will become 2 sine square theta from negative 1 to 1. Okay. Then we divide by 2. Negative 1 over 2 to 1 over 2. Okay, however, we are going to reject this over here, okay? Because my theta is until pi over 2 only. Okay, so I'm just going to take this part here. This part here, I'm going to reject it. Okay, reject. So I'm just going to take sine theta, sine square theta is less than 1 over 2. Sine theta will be plus minus square root 1 over 2. Okay. Then you all see over here, right? Okay, you just solve it as it is. Okay, just solve it as it is. Like, imagine it's like a equal sign like that. Okay, the less than. So you still need to do the same way. Find your base angle. Okay, inverse sine. Yeah, square root 1 over 2. Which you'll get your alpha is pi over 4. Alpha is pi over 4 here. Okay, so which quadrant we need to take? Because it's actually plus minus, right? Plus minus by right is all 4 quadrants. And then we go back to the domain of the angle. They say only from 0 to pi over 2. It means I only need to consider my first quadrant. Okay? First quadrant only. Because of this. Okay, quadrant 1 only. So my answer will just literally be just pi over 4 for my angle. Okay, but how do I express this? Because they say it is less than negative 1 over 2. My final angle that I want to give for the final answer is in between 0 to pi over 4. Okay? All good. Okay, any more questions? Why I reject negative 1 over 2? Cause don't need no. Cause you know why reject or not? You square, you cannot square root negative. Okay, did I say that? I think I said something else just now. Okay, teacher a bit blur. Square, you see if I sine square theta more than negative 1/2, I need to square root it. This one I cannot get an answer. So I will reject this part here. Okay, all good? All right. Congratulations, everyone. Okay, this is the end of May-June 2023, paper 1-2, and we'll move on to the next thing.